2019 marks the sixth general democratic elections for South Africa since the abolition of apartheid in 1994. South Africa is currently facing a challenge with apathetic youth who are despondent and unmotivated to vote for a variety of reasons. Diski Nine9, in partnership with Friedrich Ebert Stiftung and Future Space Solutions, sought to host workshops at the heart of Soweto in Kliptown, where the Freedom Charter was established and negotiated in 1955. These workshops aim to highlight the importance of voting to build team morale, promote leadership and self-confidence amongst Diski Nine9 members, and to show the many positive ways in which to be an active and contributive citizen of South Africa.
So the reason why we started this program is because elections are coming up, so we wanted to give you a chance to learn about why it's so important to vote, especially as young people, because there's a lot of issues that involve us. So we're doing this through a program that Mr. Leon is going to do, active citizenship, and I think that's the best way to learn because it's practical and you're involved as opposed to sitting in a place where it's just lecturing all day.
We talk about, somebody must do it, policies must change, youth unemployment, education. Who's supposed to do it? We don't do classroom experience, especially with young youth. I think having been a teacher for as many years as I have, is that I've always advocated for experiential learning. Take people out, young people, especially from township, to go and experience life outside the township. And I think people learn better when they experience it. We're going to go and visit some places where people are beginning to think about these things. Or not even beginning, they've been doing it. My hope is that, as an outcome, is that we have young people who, first of all, kind of challenge their own thinking about their own life, where they come from and who they are and what they can or cannot achieve. And then also challenge them to think critically around, firstly, whether or not they want to vote or vote, but why.
Throughout the day, the Diski Nine9 delegation was taken on a variety of experiences, including a tour of the Walter Sisulu Square of Dedication and Monument, where they got to learn about democratic processes and the reasons behind the formation of the Freedom Charter. To enhance this experience, the delegation was taken on a first-hand tour by Kliptown resident and founder of the Kliptown Youth Program, Tulani Madondo.
So welcome to the Walter Sisulu Square of Dedication, formerly known as the Freedom Charter Square. So as you have seen, a hotel, it's a 4-star hotel, and then Gulama stalls, people were supposed to be selling from those stalls, but unfortunately they're so expensive to rent. So that's why people continue to sell outside Lapia. That's what we refer to as our CBD, or Central Business District, and there are people from all over Soweto that come and do shopping here.
The experiential tour helps the Diski Nine9 delegates to understand the importance of voting. Tulani Madondo took them throughout the monument and showed them why the Freedom Charter is so important and showed them the pillars that make up our Freedom Charter.
The X there, it represents equality. So these 10 clauses that you see here are all the clauses that the people agreed on in 1955 on the 26th of June. So there are about 10 of them. The most important one, the people shall govern.
I saw the Freedom Charter. It made me feel that we're still living in the past, we're still living in today's history. Even our generation here, they're still going to learn about it. As for me, I'm proud that I've learned a lot of things here in Kliptown. Mostly our Freedom Charter is still existing here.
So as soon as many black people were coming into the community, the whites and Indians as well as Chinese that used to live here started to feel uncomfortable. They were not sure what was going to happen with their lives. Because remember, that was still apartheid South Africa. So a 1-10-room house which was owned by one family, today will be owned by 10 different families. Because as soon as those people left, people then moved into their houses. So you'll just occupy a room. There's no electricity in Kliptown. People have illegally connected from this side. So that's why all these wires you're going to be seeing. But people call it borrowed electricity. So most of the people will also have their car tires on top of their roofs, just to protect themselves from the lightning strikes. As we're gonna be walking into our community, please make yourself at home. No one's gonna be robbed anything. Actually, Kliptown is safer than Senti, to be quite honest with you.
Kliptown is different from where I stay in terms of sanitation. My sanitation is better. Here in Kliptown, I think they're still lacking sanitation. Whereby me, I think I live better. I have access to good sanitation whereby I have a shower, I can shower. So here they still have those plastic toilets, and they still living in shacks, and they don't have even access of electricity.
Alright, people, as you have seen us walking through that passage, that simply means that there's no privacy in our community. The running water that you'll see on the streets here, it's water used from laundry or after people have done they've washed themselves. Remember, there are no showers in this community. If you come from an environment that has no success background, it's hard for you to believe you can succeed because there's no point of reference. Even if you want to apply for a job or you want to you're going for a job interview, there's no one really that will be around to guide you on the do's and don'ts at a job interview. A group of us in 2007 stood up and believed that enough was enough. We needed to become the generation that was going to bring change into this community, but also the generation that shall always be remembered for the good work that we would have done. So we're going to talk about KYP right now. So please join me. When we started the organization, we started it as a response to the social challenges that faces the community of Kliptown, that is still without electricity, schools, proper infrastructure. We serve 460 children with homework assistance every Mondays to Thursdays. We provide computer classes to the general community. We are an after-school program, so that simply means that between 9 and 2, there's basically no activities happening. So during that time, that's where we teach basic computer classes for a period of 5 weeks to parents or young people out of school, those who graduated from matric but still not knowing how to use the computers. We are not accredited as a training organization, but we just provide skills. Because unfortunately, most of our people, they always rely on a paper. For us here at KYP, your paper is not important, it's the skill we have that is important to us. In our case, we decided to build the only computer room for the entire community of Kliptown that has plus minus 45,000 people. So please join me inside. These 20 computers, we have had them for almost 6 years now. In the next 3 weeks, we're going to be upgrading this room to laptops. Why? It's because, as I said, we're using solar, so we want to save power. So we have never lost even a single mouse or computer in this room. Reason being that we give full access of this computer to the entire community, and then people also get to own and they've got ownership of this room. All our kids are also working on an online program which is called Reading X. It helps them in maths and English. So 20 minutes of Facebook is all we allow time for, because we don't want anyone who's going to come and waste themselves here. We serve 460 children with homework assistance every Mondays until Thursdays. We also provide 4,600 meals every week. That will be 2 meals a day. But our most important program is the homework assistance program, where we help children with their homeworks, ensuring that they become part of the academic system that will set them for success. So over the last 12 years of our existence, more than 38 young people have graduated from universities and colleges that we have fully funded, and most of them work for different companies around Johannesburg. So every year we take about 12 kids to the US. We mainly go to Boston and San Francisco. Now New York just came in. So we also build partnership programs with international organizations, but most importantly, starting to learn around here.
KYP, I think, it's a program whereby it opens doors not for only community, Kliptown community, but for all youth. Even if only when you are done with your studies like matric, you can come here at KYP, whereby you can learn computer skills, and they provide you with computer for 5 weeks.
So whatever that we do in the center, we don't do it for the fame, we do it for the love of our community and to uplift each other. So that's how we've been doing that strategic plan that you see there. We worked on it 2016. That's when we sat down as a team with our board of directors, and then we started to map up our way to where do we want to see ourselves in 2020. So we have a lot of work to do this year because this expires next year.
With the teaching here today and the process, I think I've gained some backbone to stand up and lead my community in a great way.
It made me feel like everything is possible, even if you're from a different background. Like, never judge. I think that I have to change. I mustn't blame the government. I must produce my skills, and then I will take it from there.